Hello everybody, I'm Dan. Welcome to my Java tutorial series. Throughout my tutorials I will teach you Java using just Notepad and the command prompt. The order in which my tutorials are organized on both my website at javacjava.com and my YouTube playlist is designed to maximize learning by building on concepts from prior tutorials. This tutorial is about access modifiers and specifically what happens when we apply the public access modifier to methods. I'm going to open up my browser to javacjava.com, select Menu, Java OOP Tutorials. I'm going to scroll down to the public method. When the public access modifier is applied to a method, the following access is granted. Full access is granted to invoke the method from within the same package or from any other package. Things to think about. Be mindful of the class access type. A standard outer class can only have either public or default access. Excuse me. Okay, let's scroll down here and highlight this code here. Control C to copy. I have a shortcut to the command prompt on my desktop, but if you don't, you can create one by right-clicking, selecting New Shortcut, CMD, Next, Finish. Just that easy. Okay, we'll type in Java C, which is the Java compiler. You should see a bunch of stuff scroll by on your command prompt there. If you don't, go ahead and watch my tutorial on installing the Java Development Kit. You want to make sure you get that installed and configured properly before continuing. CLS to clear the screen, CD space backslash. CD is short for change directory and backslash tells it to go to the root. Then we'll make a directory using the MD command called Java. I already have that folder, but if you don't, it will create it for you. My Java folder is what I call my working directory. That's where I'll put all of my packages and tutorials and stuff like that underneath there. So I'm going to make a directory called 1, which will correspond to a 1 package. And I am going to change directories to the 1 folder and notepad up class1.java. We'll paste all that stuff in there and save this. Okay, so this is part of package 1, and we'll be importing everything from the 2 package, which we'll create in just a moment here. So what we want to do is well, we have 2 classes here, tester and class 1. Class 1 is a default level access class with a public void method 1 constructor here, and that'll just simply display public method invoked in package 1. Okay, now we're going to test inheritance by extending class 1. So class 1 will be the superclass of tester, be the subclass, which will give us access to that. So when we use the new operator to instantiate a tester object here, and we call the constructor, it'll basically can invoke the method 1 method down here and display that. So that's using inheritance to access the public method here. Next thing we'll do is create a reference to an instance. So new will create a new instance of the class 1 class here. So we'll have a new class 1 object, and then we'll invoke its method 1 method. Okay. As a matter of fact, I am just going to, well, let's go ahead and create 2 real quick, and then we'll come back and run that real quick there. So cd .. go up directory, make directory 2. Notepad, and we'll call this class 2.java. Okay, I'm going to bring over my website again, just highlight this simple little code here. Not much to this one here. So it is in package 2. It's a public class and a public method here, right? And it's just going to display the string literal to the console. Public method invoked in package 2 using the printline method. All right, let's go ahead and move that one there, and let's go ahead and compile these and clear the screen. Java C 1 and then class 1.java. Now class 1.java of course has our method, or class 1 down here. The class 1.java source code file contains our tester class with the main method entry point here. So we're just going to go ahead and compile that one. And then I'm going to type in Java for the JVM and the 1 package, and we want to invoke the tester class there. Okay, So public method invoked in package 1, public method invoked in package 1. So we tested inheritance within the same package. And we test a reference within the same package on invoking a public method. Okay, so back to the website here. So full access is granted to invoke the method from within the same package. All right, so let's test the from any other package here, right? So we've got our class 2, and we're going to be invoking the method 2 from within a different package, right? So over here in package 1, we'll invoke the 2 stuff there. So what we'll do is we'll set it up with inheritance here. We'll comment that, uncomment that. Okay, so now tester is going to extend class 2, which is over there in the 2 package. And now we'll be able to do a new tester object there and invoke its method 2, method that we inherited from the superclass class 2. And then we will just simply create an instance of class 2 and invoke its method 2 method there using basically a reference. Okay, let's go ahead and save that. Come back here, we'll compile this. And public method invoked in package 2, public method invoked in package 2. All right, go back to the website here. Now, when the public access modifier is applied to the method, the following access is granted. Full access is granted to invoke the method from within the same package, we saw that, or from any other package. All right, we got that. So we did that, both of those things here. Now be mindful of the class type. A standard outer class can only have either public or default access, right? If we were to have, over here in class 2, just package level access, default access, right? If we save that and try to recompile, we're going to get an error, right? Class 2 is not public, cannot be accessed from outside package, right? So we can't extend it, can't even find the method. Class 2 is not public, and 2 cannot be accessed from the outside package. So we can't create an instance of it, we can't instantiate it. So that is that. I'm going to go ahead and close out of this, close out of that, close out of that. I don't really have any final thoughts on this tutorial today there, so that concludes this tutorial. Thanks for watching.